Hey guys, another video about the business of being a freelance artist. My name is Andrew Swihart, and I've been doing this stuff for about 20 years, and I thought I would share another office politics podcast or video cast. I keep saying podcast. I don't know why. I listen to a lot of podcasts, I guess, which I do. And in this one, I want to talk about how to destroy your career. So. Um, I've kind of learned by watching other people on this one, and I thought I would share some of the tips on how not to destroy your career. So, first of all, don't have a sense of entitlement. That came off kind of strong. You don't want to show up with a sense of entitlement. Nobody cares the way you went to college. Nobody cares who your uncle is. Nobody cares who your dad is. Nobody cares on what you worked on last week or who you bumped shoulders with. Don't show up, please, with a sense of entitlement. Like, oh, no, like a me attitude. It's all about me. I'm here because I'm so great and you guys need me. You don't want to show up with that. No one's going to want to work with you ever again. You will destroy every single connection that you have at that job almost immediately if that's the attitude you bring to work. The better attitude would be more like, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I'm so glad to be here instead of sitting at home in front of my television or, moving furniture with my girlfriend around the house till it looks good. You want to have a sense of gratitude. And so another way to destroy your career is by overcommitting and under-delivering. Now, this I have a little more experience with. I have overcommitted in the past, and I have under-delivered. If you don't know if you can do something, make sure it's clear, like, hey, I want to do this project. I think I can learn a lot, but the truth is I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm here to win, and I know I can take this on. That would be the better attitude. Don't show up, oh yeah, I got it. It's very common for, you don't know what you don't know, right? You just don't know. And when you're a new guy and you're full of ambition and zeal and you go in there and you overcommit, you just do it. So be humble. Don't overcommit, and make sure that people know that if you're not really sure how to do something, like, hey, just keep an eye on me. Hey, can I check in with you? Call a friend, phone a friend. I've talked about this in more detail in earlier video casts, so feel free to go back. There's a lot of great material in some of the earlier stuff. The other thing, and now this is a personal pet peeve, and this drives me crazy, so I had to include it. So when you're working at one of these jobs, especially when you're being paid per hour, and your boss asks you to do something that maybe your boss messed up on, so whatever it is that you ended up doing is no longer needed, or they made a mistake and they need you to do something else instead or redo some work, don't go, like, what's up with that? Why are people doing that? That is my pet peeve. You're getting paid per hour to fix someone else's mistake. If they ask you to change something, freaking change it. You're getting paid. So what? Like, why are you complaining about having to get paid more money to redo work? Who cares? Like, does the work have to be fresh every time? I'm not yelling at you. Please, I'm projecting. I apologize. But, just smile and say, sure, no problem. Is there anything else you want me to, like, bend over backwards? No problem. I'm here for you. You're paying me. Let's do this, right? That's the attitude you want. So if you want to destroy your career, do that. Sigh, act like it's all about me, overcommit to things that you have no idea what you're doing. So I recently started doing something. The last couple jobs that I've had is at the end of the job, I give out a little bit of gratis. I give out a little bit of swag, like I've got like some real nice wine for all the higher ups and went around and thanked each person. I mean, this was a big job, like I worked for about, I forget what it was. It was on the Independence Day, the new one that's coming out. And there were some higher level people at that job that got me hired who I'd known from from other movies in the past. And these were like good connections. And I got them wine and went around and shook all their hands. I said, thank you so much for the opportunity to work here. I even gave out some cool stuff to the people that weren't high ups, to the people on my same level. I took people out to lunch. I was friendly to people. I hooked them up with jobs. I was connections. I was always, trying to be that guy that everyone wants to have around. So that would be the opposite. That would be how to make your career. That one's free. Anyway, like I said, just a couple bits of advice from an old pro. Do what it with you will. It's probably worth what you paid for it. If you want to check out my website, andyswy.com. If you want to check out my professional, my business website, check out swihartstudios.com. You can find a lot about my company there and what we do. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Talk soon.